which is a little bit different from Conquest or Last Hero Standing that you might be used to. Players bring 3 decks each to the tournament. There's no class ban, but those 3 classes between them make 9 possible matchups, and then 2 of those matchups are banned from each side, creating the 5 possible matchups that you see on the right-hand side of the screen. So СИЛьВЕР and СТАНЦИФКИ have both chosen to ban 2 of the matchups each, and we're left with these 5 that you see on the right. Going through the lineups very quickly, СТАНЦИФКИ has brought an Aggro Shaman, Pirate Warrior, and Reno Mage, whereas СИЛьВЕР has gone a little bit off curve with the Dragon Warrior instead. He also has Aggro Shaman and Reno Mage as well. So starting off here, we have the Reno Mage from СИЛьВЕР up against СТАНЦИФКI's Pirate Warrior, and the Volcanic Potion pickup from СИЛьВЕР early on was a very, very big deal, just contesting that early board presence. СТАНЦИФКИ, this is pretty much his last minion push, unless he can top deck his way out of this very, very well. Pick up a Korkron, some sort of smooth curve moving forward. So СИЛьВЕР can start to answer some of this minion pressure here. And СТАНЦИФКI's hand might just be running a little bit dry. And it was a card that I was about to talk about. The deck lists are public, so we can see this stuff already. And СТАНЦИФКИ will know about this inclusion already. СИЛьВЕР actually going with Sogoth the Slitherer in his Reno Mage, and that's on top of Alex Straza as well. So he has a ton of late game options available to him.
Hey, okay, I'm back.
Hey! Right! Straight away, you just said, yeah, we're going to be fine today, and then disaster happened.
I've been jinxed. My setup's fine, my internet died.
Okay, there we go.
Which hasn't happened ever in this house. I think I'm just quite unlucky this weekend. Anyway.
We are back with it. СТАНЦИФКИ has basically just got the damage train rolling with Pirate Warrior against Reno Mage. There's no Reno in hand for СИЛьВЕР, and СТАНЦИФКИ is just going to try and set up lethal this turn, I imagine. I mean, if he just Mortal Strikes the face this turn, he's setting up lethal before Reno can come down with the Arcanite Reaper on the following turn, so I'd expect to see it happen. Yep, there it is.
Yep, and this is kind of the case when you have Pirate Warrior against Reno Mage. Reno Mage is actually one of the better matchups for Reno Mage. This is one of the matchups you kind of want. I'm gonna say it's not great still, but it's very easy for Reno Mage to stabilize the board early on with a lot of removal, and then heal up with Reno and Ice Block and other stuff which can prevent them from hitting you.
That is absolutely nutty. Wow. The things that had to come together, what you were talking about in this game with the early answers from the Reno Mage, that all happened. I think while you were away, there was an early Volcanic Potion, there was an early Forgotten Torch, you know, all these nice answers for the minions. And then СТАНЦИФКИ just drew damage. He made the lethal setup in the correct way with the Mortal Strike. And then not only did СИЛьВЕР have to top deck Reno to get his way out of it, he also needed that second-rate Bruiser the turn before to be able to block the Arcanite Reaper. So that is an absolutely insane sequence of events from СИЛьВЕR. Definitely very, very fortunate to be making his way out of this game alive.
Yeah, and Reno on 6 is just it's such a killer. Like, this is how, you need Reno in this matchup, right? We were discussing this yesterday in the same way that Reno lock against, say, Shaman, you don't necessarily need Reno to beat them. But against Pirate Warrior, if you're playing a Reno deck, you just need the heal straight up. And yeah, it's just gonna be lethal for СИЛьВЕR. So instead of the Pirate Warrior killing the Mage on turn 7, it's the other way around.
That was a pretty ridiculous game, honestly.